Joyful, joyful Saturday. Happy Saturday. How's everyone feeling today? Hopefully Saturday is going well so far. It is 11:48. I literally have 10 minutes to my next session, and I wanted to just jump on and share a message. I'm trying to be more intentional with showing my face and showing daily messages and not just words and posts and stuff. So you'll be seeing my face a little bit more. It's your girl, Jamila CEO Banks. Wait a minute. Dr. Jamila CEO Banks. Yes, this time last Saturday, I was in Georgia getting my doctorate in philosophy, being a humanitarian for the last 15 plus years. I also received the Lifetime Presidential Achievement Award, which was so awesome with a bunch of my colleagues, and shout out to the new doctors out there. Continue to do that great work, and it was amazing. But let's get into this message. Life is lifing for myself and all of us out there. And most of my work is around teaching, acceptance of life, as well as how to deal with life, how to effectively cope and deal and become resilient through the many challenges and difficulties in life that we face. So today, one of the coping skills that we were talking about in a few of my sessions was engaging in some hobbies. Now, as you know, or some of you don't know, let's see if I can flip this around. I did self-publish my own book last year on my mom's birthday, September 13th. Self-published this book on Amazon, How to Build Effective Coping Skills Dealing with the Roller Coaster of Life. Yes, I did. And I often refer back to the book I wrote in sessions with clients. And today it came up a few times, in our coping skills. And what are coping skills? Strategies to help you deal with stress and challenges and issues and trauma in life. And so one of the ones we talked about today was engaging in hobbies, spending time doing activities you enjoy to distract yourself from stressors, to take your mind off stressors. And it's funny, talking to a couple of my clients, they were under the impression that, hobbies and fun things can only be for kids. They were under the impression that they did not have time for the fun, that they did not have time for hobbies and for doing things. And we kind of had to go over that to help change their perspective, help shift their mindset around hobbies and how effective hobbies can be with dealing with stress in life and as a coping skill. So one, what are hobbies? Hobbies are things that you like and love to do. And yes, some of these hobbies maybe you did when you were a child, maybe you did when you were a teenager, and they might not look the same, but it's okay to, engage in different hobbies and not the same hobbies that you used to. And it's also okay to engage in some that you used to. So if you like to build model cars, if you like to race cars, it's okay to go to a racetrack. It's okay to catch a race here and there. That is a hobby that is fun and it's engaging and it's hopefully not stressful. It's okay to get some model cars and race them down your street on a Saturday or Sunday. Engage in something that you like or love to do that can release some stress and anxiety and some tension at the end of the week or in the middle of the week or at the end of the day. Engaging in hobbies can be a powerful and effective way to reduce stress and, of course, cope with day-to-day challenges or just overall life challenges. It gives you a break from all your responsibilities of mom, dad, sister, brother, teacher, fireman, whatever you are and whatever you do. It gives you a break to actually be and step away from doing all the responsibilities and all the tasks that you're assigned to. and it can help promote relaxation and calm and ease. So, find a hobby, find an outlet. Finding a hobby and an outlet, like say that you like to read, go to a book club. There are virtual book clubs. I'm in a book club and we meet every Sunday, unless we have things to do, but we meet on Sundays and we meet virtually and we discuss chapters. It was a season in my life that I was in a physical book club, and we met up together and we had snacks and we talked about the books and chapters and had goals together. That is something I like to do. I like to read. And of course, I read for work and I read for self-development, but I also like to read for fun as a hobby. So one of the things I do is go to a book club. There are some people, that may like to run. And although running can be an exercise, because it is exercise, and it's for your physical health, there are some people that are in running clubs and that are, in challenges and run marathons, and that's their hobby. That's something that they like to do. And so they may not be able to do it every single day. Maybe they have a practice of running, but maybe they don't go to these big things and they're not, on the weekends, every weekend, but they're engaging in their hobbies, monthly, yearly. They're taking out the time to engage in a hobby that they like and love to do, which helps them to de-stress and cope and deal with life as life happens. I like to, collect crystals. So one of my hobbies is going to the crystal store and walking around and collecting crystals and reading about different crystals, and they come from the earth, and learning different properties and different energies around them. I can't do it every day, but this is something when I can do, I'll take some time to do, and it's a hobby that I developed. So one of the ways I want to encourage you out there today, don't just go to work. Don't just live to work. Don't just raise your kids. Don't just live to raise your kids. Yes, we have to work. We have to eat. We have to live. We have to pay bills. We have to survive. If you have little people, you're responsible for them. They look up to you. You have to feed them, clothe them on a basic level, So of course, take care of your kids, take care of your responsibilities. But I'm going to encourage you to get back to something that's just for the fun. Don't wait 6 months from now. Don't wait 3 months from now. Yes, we plan our 6-month trips. We plan our 3-month trips. We plan those cruises. We plan those getaways, and that is great. But if you want to have something that helps you relieve stress on a weekly, on a monthly basis, and you're not just planning for 3 months out and planning for 6 months out, look for some hobbies that you can do. Hey, maybe you like building. Maybe you like tinkering. Maybe you like painting. Maybe you like singing. Maybe you like baking. Don't just bake for your family and bake for the household. Maybe you want to go find a baking class that you can take every other Saturday. Maybe you like shooting arrows. Maybe you want to go do some archery once a month or something like that. Like, think about it. Go back to when you were a kid. Go back to when you were a teenager. Go back to when you were in college. Go back to before the kids, before the marriage, before all the tasks and the responsibilities of life, weighed you down. And what did you like and love to do? And I'm going to encourage you to slowly implement that back into a daily practice or a weekly practice or a monthly practice. Because I guarantee you, even if life is kicking your butt right now, if you are taking time each week to engage in some reading, if that's a hobby you love to do, to engage in some writing, if that's a hobby you love to do, to engage in some walking on the beach and picking up some rocks, if that's what you love to do, I guarantee you, if you're taking time on a weekly basis to engage in some hobbies that can uplift you, that can relieve stress, that can give you some joy, some happiness, that can help you just take your mind off of all the life's challenges and stresses and issues, it will help refuel you to be able to have solutions to those problems and issues and challenges come into your realm. It will help regenerate you so you can go out and be the best parent and out and do the best job at work and be that best person and handle all those responsibilities. So, as a coping skill of today, if you haven't done them in a while, find your hobbies. Find the fun and start implementing the fun during your week and during the month. Don't just wait for the fun to find you. Go find the fun. All right, this is Jamila, CEO Banks. Dr. Jamila CEO Banks, encouraging you today on this fine Saturday to go out and find the fun. Find a hobby, do the hobby, work the hobby. All right. Have a blessed day on purpose.